Change the fucking channel.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Bang, 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 bang. What's up, Robin? Welcome, everybody, to Two Nobodies with the Mic, episode number 25. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Let's go through our introductions. To my right, I have my main man, Rafa the Guru.
Hey.
Right? I have Eddie Money, the producer extraordinaire.
Yo.
Special guest.
From the Air Force.
From the Air Force Academy. We have my man, CJ Womack.
What's up?
In the house on spring break. What position did you play? Guard for Bosco? Center? That's a top G right there. But thank you, CJ, for joining us. Super happy that you were here to
I'm not that happy. He has us watching women's basketball, by the way. Just so you know.
His sister went to Oregon State.
I know.
Yes.
And now we're watching.
He's a women's basketball aficionado.
Oh, like that?
Yes.
You respect him, Rob.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
when does Joanna Man play?
I think you said Woody Harrelson was
Woody Harrelson's
playing for Iowa right now.
He's in for Iowa right now. Wesley Snipes is going to come in off the bench as well. So, what a pass.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, these girls are doing it.
Yes. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. Please don't forget March Madness giveaway. This is your last chance to actually comment live on this show.
Comment.
Say hello. Tell
my
us,
little friend.
Tell us who you wanted to fire. Just anything. Just comment, and you will be entered. And we will give this $2,000 away next week, Rafa?
Yeah, we gave it away. The guys didn't want it. They thought it was all fake.
Yeah.
So
how ridiculous. I mean, seriously.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
You can't even give away money in this country. It's terrible.
But this, to me, it actually worked out better. I want to give the money away to people that actually take the time and follow us, interact. So this is a homage to all you special listeners that actually watch the show, put up with Rafa and I's bullshit, and we appreciate you. And please comment, and you will be entered, and we'll give away that money next week.
For sure.
We already have Sean and Michael Brown asking for the money.
Yeah,
ship them the bread.
Yes.
Ship them the bread.
Yes, born and raised from
Castaic. Chicken. Yeah.
The mean streets of
Sean's got it tatted across his chest.
Yes.
Mean streets of Castaic.
Mean streets of Castaic.
Old road, ese?
Yes, old road. That would be actually a cool tattoo. The old road
in Old English.
Yes,
right across your back.
Yes,
with a 661 right underneath it. There you go. And then there you go. Tramp stamp right under 661.
So thank you guys for joining us. Episode number 25, 25 weeks in a row. A special 25. And you know how we do it. We like to, what's the word? We just like to talk about famous 25s. Recognize. There's my son. He's waiting in the wings. Hawks on the Cobes in here. Also waiting on the wings. But special number 25s. Who wants to start with their 25? Yeah, well, you gotta get to the mic.
Say something stupid.
Reggie Bush.
Ooh,
that's the best 25 of all time.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna give you like 5 of them that are better. Barry Bonds.
Okay, fair.
Barry Bonds.
I got a product of the CPT, Richard Sherman.
Oh, Stanford University.
Compton.
Great. Yes, I think he went
Richard Sherman, bud. Yeah. Come on,
Richard
my boy.
Sherman. Did he go to, what school did he go to?
He went to Stanford.
No, high school.
I don't know, but his dad's still a trash man.
I think it's right there on Avalon. But anyways, that's a great one, CJ. I'm going to go Charlie Gardner from the University of Tennessee, number 25, played for the Raiders when they went to the Super Bowl. Great running back.
Wow. Who you got? Give me some.
Fred Blitnikoff.
Freddie B, baby. That was my second Raider, Freddie B.
I have a signed jersey in my dad's house.
No, you do not. Does it have Stickum all over it?
Mark Price. Cleveland Cavaliers.
Nice, yes.
Bro, you dig deep right there.
Yes, Shady McCoy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. Where did Shady go to college? God, I don't know.
I don't know. West Virginia? No.
Richard Sherman went to Dominguez.
Dominguez Hill. Yeah, not yes, Dominguez.
Sean McCoy went to Pittsburgh.
Yes,
I knew it was a garbage-ass school.
Yes.
I knew it was garbage.
He came after Reggie Bush, did he not? Like he was like the next Reggie Bush.
Yeah, I mean, he was never the next Reggie Bush.
Yes,
but whatever.
yes.
He was a better pro.
Oh,
than
he was
Reggie Bush.
Yes, 100%.
For sure. Say no.
And really,
say no.
And really,
say no.
Reginaldo Buch is how you say it in Compton. He was really a number 5.
Reginald Bush.
Yes. But anyone else out there in YouTube land?
We have a couple. Mine is Derrick Rose on the Knicks.
Derrick Rose, he don't see a fucking ounce of playing time.
Not a minute.
Yes.
We have Fred saying Barry Bonds.
Yes.
Fred also saying Mark McGuire.
Oh, Big Mac. For sure, Big Mac.
Shanae with Sammy Sosa.
Wow.
That's White Sox Sammy Sosa.
Yes.
Probably.
Trader.
That's a good one.
Yes, that's all we got so far.
I got a dark horse, Ryan Clark.
Right, and Pittsburgh.
He wore number
25 on
25. That's a G. Top G. Ryan Clark is a top G.
He's a little dirty player, but top G.
100% dirty player.
The dirtiest.
Yes. So that is our famous 25s. Can't wait for next week, but that's what we do. Let's get into some housekeeping here. We are the gambling show of record. Correct. But if you've seen the show, we always like to say what? Everyone could say it at once.
Don't be a
loser.
Losers.
Right? Like I did yesterday. All over freaking opening day baseball. Play what you can afford. So we love to put money on games, but also we like to play responsibly. So
We're all going to lose bets. Don't lose all your money.
Don't lose all your money, especially if you have a family. Like if you're single, I guess. If you're living with your yeah.
You can be a loser if you're single, but not if you have kids.
Not if you have kids. You cannot be a loser.
Shanae said Robert Horry.
Robert Horrible with somebody.
Spurs, he wore 25.
Oh, there you go.
Lakers, he wore 5, right?
Yes.
Spurs, he wore 25. He might have worn 25 on the Rockets as well.
Can't forget about Ben Simmons.
Wow. Yeah, we can.
God, yeah, we can.
We
Easy.
can totally
Real
forget.
quick.
The Nets have forgot about Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
So that is our famous 25s. And also, we like to talk about our business. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. We have Titan Nutrition, TitanNutrition.net, a great supplement company. We're losing weight. We're hammering it out. But please use the code number 2 NBDY. You get 10% off, free shipping. Thank you to TitanNutrition.net. Also, we just came from our spot. Julio's Pizza. Shout out to Mary.
It's funny. We do Titan Nutrition, and then we go to Julio's while we're smoking and drinking.
Yes.
I mean, we are a well-rounded bunch here.
Listen, it's Friday. It's my cheat night.
It's the cheat day.
It's a cheat night. And if you've never had Julio's Pizza, the crust is so thin, it's like air. It's like a Ritz cracker, man. It's unbelievable. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Ziggy. Shout out to Veronica. They have lychee martinis. They have...
they had their martinis
The
going.
martinis was going.
Sinead popped a couple.
Yes, Sinead's asleep in the living room. She had 2 martinis. She's feeling really good about herself. But thank you to Julio's Pizza again. If you haven't been there, Julio's Pizza I believe I always like to say it's in Artesia, but I believe it's Cerritos, I think.
You're probably right.
Artesia, whatever.
It's on Artesia Boulevard, right?
It's on Pioneer Boulevard.
Pioneer Boulevard.
And if you haven't gone yet, you must go. Ask for the pizza well done. It's the best thin crust pizza on the planet. Also, customcars.com. Custom with the K, cars with the Z. Amazing sponsor. That's who's hooking you guys up with all that free money. Pretty Eyes Lashes, right? And let's get into You're Fired. Brought to you by... let's do Pretty Eyes Lashes. They're still going. And if you don't know, we always like to fire someone every week. And if you have anyone you'd like to fire, go ahead. Let us know who you want to fire on YouTube. Does anyone want to start with
You want to go ahead?
a firing?
You look like you want to fire somebody.
Go ahead, CJ. Who do you want to fire?
So this is political.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
This is
Right
political.
to the freaking heart of everything. Stormy Daniels? You want to fire Stormy Daniels?
Sure. No. Everybody who's trying to get the school shooters pronouns right rather than focusing on the shooting itself.
Wow, we went right fucking to it.
Fired.
Listen, guys. Listen.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Best guest ever.
Yes, and he goes to the listen. CJ
Straight
goes
to the extreme.
Thank you for your service, by the way, CJ. Let's get that. That's coming from an Air Force Academy. Freaking, are you a cadet? Is that what?
cadet.
You're a cadet, so you cannot talk shit on CJ.
Yeah.
Rafa and I did not say that.
No.
But I agree with you 5,000%. Let's not worry about
I agree
pronouns.
as well.
Let's worry about keeping our fucking kids safe. How about that? Everyone agree with that?
I agree.
Yes. If you agree with that on YouTube, please cancel us immediately. Who else wants to fire somebody? Great firing, CJ.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even think we need to go after that.
You
That's
know
it.
what?
It's over.
I think we should just
That's
keep it at that. Yes.
One firing today.
Yes, for people because listen, I've seen it. I don't want to go there, but I've seen it on Instagram where people are like they're like how could you? They're worried about the pronouns instead of like
That crime.
yeah.
Is
Like
it him, her, she, them, they,
what-
and you people?
were.
Yeah. Was, were.
Gone now.
Yeah. Might
Yeah.
be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a funny subject,
No.
but a very serious one. And I'd love to
And
fire.
you're right, TJ, for sure.
You're
100%.
100%. Let's worry about our kids' safety, not about pronouns. Listen, I fucking quit 5th grade because I don't like fucking pronouns. So
For sure.
that I think we're gonna end. That's
it.
That's it.
That's
You're
it.
fine.
CJ got it.
He effing nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Let's move on to the madness update.
Let's move on to March Madness update. If you guys don't know, we are still. I think it's the last day of March, is it not?
It is, sir.
And it is your last day to actually comment on this show to be entered into the giveaway for next week. But let's talk about it. It was great. Last Saturday was amazing. Saturday and Sunday, you had FAU beating Kansas State.
That was a great game.
Amazing game.
Kansas State's been in some awesome games in this tournament, right?
Yes. It was,
That was a great game. I mean, God, Kansas State went 5.5 minutes without a bucket there at the end.
yeah, crazy. Did anyone see the Kansas State coaches? Those I don't know if they were Air Force Ones, but did anyone see the shoes they had on?
No.
They had these suede lavender Air Force Ones.
Really?
Fire!
Really?
Fire!
Yeah, too much drip. That's why they lost.
Oh man, they were so sweet, so sweet. But FAU does win, and UConn, Gonzaga.
Trashed them.
UConn's looking.
Roll them.
The Huskies are looking mighty husky.
And then the other game that had a wild finish. There's a rumor on that, like a conspiracy theory.
Yes.
Have you seen that? The San Diego State Creighton. So there's a guy, I don't know who it is on San Diego State. I don't want to put his
forget
name
it,
out
yeah.
there, but they're like, this guy tried to fix this game.
The dude who
You saw
Yes,
it, right?
yes.
Like the game is over, they won, and he's like, "Oh, review the play."
yeah he
The fucking game's
he's
over.
he's like they're gonna kill my dog. Like no there was a conspiracy that this kid throwing the game. And he did throw that ball right to the defense.
Dude, right
to the basket.
Right to the basket.
Right to the basket.
Go lay
that
this
locked
up.
on. And then on that last play when the baseball home run pass, he wanted that shit reviewed.
Yeah, they won, and he's
instead
like, "Oh, review it."
Yeah,
Review it.
So that looked a little fishy. Look at
Oh
there
my
she
God.
goes.
Bang, bang.
There
Look
she
look
goes.
man. Unfortunately, we're watching college
Clark, listen,
women's basketball, and I'll
just-
tell you something.
she just banged another one.
She might be a guy or not, but she's not. But Kaylin Clark is balling, bro.
She is
She has 22 points. South Carolina has 23.
that's crazy.
It's just 22, by the way, and they've gotten them all thanks to the ref.
Dude, that is crazy. That's insane.
This is insane.
Yeah.
The shots she's making, I swear to you, I don't watch.
No, we
you know,
believe you. We
you
believe,
know.
we believe you don't watch
I don't
women's
watch
basketball.
women's basketball. But look at these shots
It's-
and the rotation and the release and everything. It's not like she's just throwing shit up.
Just had a 40-point triple double.
Well, they padded that at the end. She could have been out of the game. Don't tell me that bullshit.
But listen,
But she's very good.
I haven't watched a
I'll tell you
game,
that.
but it's a thing. People are talking about her. She's getting ratings. Well, you know what the thing I've heard is that she's not going to go to the WNBA because she will make more money in NIL deals.
Than the WNBA,
Yes,
probably.
yes. And
Look at her go. Look at her go. Look at this.
Yes.
By the way, for those that don't know, we turned on this game for maybe 2 minutes, and Rafa instantly goes live bet Iowa.
Live bet 100%. We got action on Iowa right now.
Yes.
That's a foul.
Yes.
All right, we're not
We
going
also
to.
have Rick Flores said let's fire Uncle Zero for not showing up to make drinks again.
Yes.
Dude.
My man, Rick, Big Rick. That dude is the biggest Mexican on the planet, like 6'5", 350. That's my man. But Zero is not here making drinks for us. Great call. His brother, Renee, is at Bandon Dunes. Is anyone? Oh, dude, Bandon Dunes is the heaven of all heavens for golf.
Really?
I'm
not a golfer, but it sounds like it's heaven.
I'm not a golfer either, but I've been, and it's unbelievable.
We also have, oh, my bad, go.
No, go. Shout out to Renee and Ricky. Big Rick.
We got your son in here. Sonny's in here.
What's
Sonny
up, Sonny?
I don't think I've never seen Sonny in here before.
Yeah,
Sonny.
shocker. It's a
He's probably got us up in all the Tar Heels.
Oh, yes.
Everyone in Carolina's watching
They're
us,
all-
right?
Yes.
You know what he said? He said the champ arrived.
The champ is here.
The champ is here. Shout out to Sonny Flo, Tar Heel for life. Thanks for watching, Sonny. Thanks for supporting. He always posts our shit. So I don't know. He probably gets a lot of shit from all his teammates. Like,
Yeah.
your dad's a jack off.
Your dad and the fat guy are stupid.
Your dad and the fat guy? Or your dad the fat guy? Thanks, Rafa.
Well, that was you in referring to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But shout out to the Tar Heel Nation. Miami, Texas, speaking of ACC.
Oh, that was an insane game, right?
Everybody had Texas.
Yeah, everybody had Texas.
and their mama was on Texas.
Yeah, that was an amazing comeback by Miami.
Texas was in control the whole
Yeah.
game.
And then all of a sudden, whoosh,
Yeah, I mean, Miami basketball, who knew?
first time in the Final Four.
Really?
First time in the Final Four.
Wow. Very
Very impressive.
Good shit, and they look
But they got a tough one. They got to play UConn.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're losing.
Oh, well, we'll see.
Speaking of that's the update. Now let's get into the Final Four. Now, FAU against our Aztecs of San Diego State.
FAU. Blue chip that shit.
Oh,
Book it.
where's the
FAU.
damn-
We don't got a bell. We're bing, bing, bing,
Bing,
bing.
bing, bing, bing.
Blue chip FAU tomorrow plus 2.5. The total's 131.5. FAU tomorrow. That guard play is sensational.
Not only do they have great guards, it seems like every dude on their team is 6'4" or 6'5", super athletic. They all can shoot. I feel like that's a great recipe, like in college basketball, to have you don't need, obviously UConn has some big dudes,
They got
right?
some dudes, yeah.
But FAU's so athletic, and they're all like 6'3" to 6'5". They all shoot. They all can create shots. They look really good. I love that pick.
Yeah, FAU plus 2.5 tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, baby.
Bang, bang.
That's the first game, I think. So, what time is that tip off? 2?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. FAU plus
o'clock.
2.5. Get it in now.
Get it in. And then that leads us to Miami.
And
against-
UConn.
And UConn.
My heart lies with Miami, but
You love you.
I love the U. You know I love me some U, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, but we'll just watch that game.
I 5.5. It seems that's a pretty big spread.
The way
man.
UConn's playing, man, they look impressive.
They do.
They ran through Gonzaga like
They ran
don't-
through the entire West.
No,
yeah,
I don't
they-
think they've had like a close game the entire tournament.
I don't think so.
they've
The
kicked-
first one, no, the first one.
maybe
they
the
won
first
easily.
one, but they've kicked
The first one, I
everyone's
think, the
ass.
beginning of the game, the first 15 minutes or something.
They've boat raced almost everyone, which is very rare for this tournament. So
They're doing it.
yeah, so Miami, Connecticut, enjoy it. We gave you a blue chip without the bell. And that's the Final Four, man. We're out here. Shout out to our wrestling family, Matt Madness. So I didn't give you a rundown, but Austin O'Connor did take the championship home.
North Carolina.
North Carolina, they ended up 12th. Also, prayers up to 2 or 3 wrestlers that had some issues since the championship. Dustin Plott, the greatest kid on the planet. He's dealing with some infection issues. And also from Nebraska, and his name just escaped my head. 157, Shanae, help! Anyways, the kid has had some serious issues with
Since the tournament.
Since the tournament and infections. Here she comes to help me out. As soon as she says it, I'm gonna.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And he's had, I think, multiple surgeries.
Yes,
Right.
but he has
What is it?
Peyton Robb, stud from Nebraska, 157. Prayers up. I think he has.
They have a GoFundMe. We'll post it.
Yes, he has a GoFundMe.
You know,
The
whatever
kid-
you can give, 5, 10,
Yeah, he's gone
25,
through like
$1, whatever.
bunch of surgeries. So yeah, shout out to them. Hope they pull through this shit, man. Infections are a big freaking deal, and prayers up to them. Peyton Robb, Dustin Plott, and then where are we going to next, Rafa?
Let's get into some baseball, some gambling.
Yes, gambling.
Let's get into some gambling. So we started our daily blue chips yesterday.
Amazing. I love
We
it.
were 3-1. Although today we've been terrible.
That's why I wanted to fire. I was going to fire the Padres. Yeah.
So today we started off 0-2. Mets going completely against the numbers. And that game stays under. Mets lose it there. That bases loaded and Pete Alonso got under one. And then...
Makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Because I loved the under yesterday. Scherzer and Alcantara.
And it was under at 7.
Yes.
And it ends 5-3.
Unbelievable.
And the game's 1-0 going into the 6th, by the way.
Yep.
And it goes 3-3 after the 6th.
Yep. That's why I'm done baseball.
So that was brutal to watch.
I
And the
shot my
total
gun.
was at 7. So it couldn't even get, it ended 5-3. They just
Yeah.
kind of nicked it over.
Yep.
And then today they struggled to get anybody on base. The Mets had 3 hits, I think, there. So,
But it is baseball season, baby. If you guys know, we are big baseball people. Dodgers pull it out against a great pitcher. Will Smith had a great game.
he's the only guy who showed up for the first 5 innings, right?
100%.
Only dude who showed up for the first 5 innings. They covered easy. Last week we gave you the Yankees run line.
Yes.
At 1.5. We also gave you in our daily blue chip the Yankees 5-0.
Hot Lana.
Hot Lana for sure. 7-2, and they're gonna roll this whole weekend. I think they're gonna sweep those dudes.
Yeah.
They
look good.
Yeah, they look real good. They're gonna keep rolling. And so today we have the Padres, which were down 2-0 right out the gate. It's like they started the game 2-0. Like they showed up, the umpires are like, it's 2-0 because you're fucking terrible. These guys. So we had the Padres, we had the Astros, the Mets, and the over. I don't know what those scores are. Out of any money, if you can give us those scores. I know they were all down.
Yeah, Padres are still 0-2, mid of third. What was the other game?
Astros?
Astros are 5-3, top of the 8th.
They're losing?
No, they're up by.
Look at the Astros going to get us a dub here, hopefully,
love
today.
it. I love
5-3. The Astros up 2 in the
By the way, we
8th.
also have Will Guida in here.
Shout out to Will Guida. Shout out to his dad, Billy G. I talked to his dad today. Billy G is a top G.
Top G. I like that.
Yes, they're from Jersey. I have my Joy Bag shirt on right now, but it's cold in California. So
Shocker.
shout out to Willie G. Shout out to Billy G, my man.
Top G.
You would love him. Anyone named Guida. Come on.
You got to love.
Come on.
That's for sure.
Give me a break.
So let's get into some
Felipe
baseball.
Gutierrez also commented.
What's up, Felipe?
Felipe, my man Phil, went to the Dodger game. Big, huge Dodger fan.
Oh, he's a huge Dodger fan.
I want him-
If he had, I don't know if he has
Go
tattoos, but he'd have Dodger tattoos for sure.
Probably the biggest Dodger fan I know. And
That's
I know,
the biggest Dodger fan I know.
And I know Dodger fans, but Felipe,
He's actually the tallest Dodger fan you know, as well as the biggest Dodger fan.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Felipe is like 6'4",
big ass,
225, but not pure chocolate. I
Not
know what
pure
you.
chocolate.
I know what you were thinking.
You got to get there.
big ass Mexican.
Yes,
He's
yes.
pretty hyped considering the amount of exclamation points he put on.
Thank you, Felipe,
That's my
for
man.
tuning
Felipe,
in.
I'm waiting to go to a Dodger game. Felipe goes to like,
The Dodgers play 81 home games.
70.
Felipe goes to 82.
yes.
He goes to 82 of them. He's there at the Freeway Series. You know what, guys? He shows up for practice like midweek.
Yeah.
He just strolls through. Guys, we run drills today?
I told him, he's like, dude, when are we going to a Dodger game? I'm like, I don't know. You've taken literally everyone in Los
Except for
Angeles
you.
except for me.
Ooh.
So I would love.
You live a little far.
No, I live closer to the Dodgers than anyone. 15 minutes to Dodger Stadium from right
When?
here.
From here?
From here?
From here,
Down?
15 minutes.
Bro, you can't get 15 minutes to the freeway
What
from
freeway you
here.
take?
Listen, he has a Kobe helicopter. That's what you're in a
Facts.
chopper back here?
Facts.
There's a helipad back here.
15 minutes to get to Dodger Stadium from here. Are
Oh.
you kidding me? Are you-
I would never go to a Dodger game or else I'd invite you.
Oh, it's killing me. We got to get Rafa to a Dodger game. We have to. It's it's a must. It's a that
We'll
has
get
to
him there
happen.
before the end of the season.
Before the end, we got to do a bet. We got.
I'd go to an Angel game.
Why?
That's criminal.
Why? Thank you, CJ.
That's a
like
criminal offense.
they have sushi and like at seventh inning they sing "It's a Small World" after all. in the Angel Stadium, okay? Like, there's princesses. You can take pictures with the Little Mermaid at Angel games. And by the way, Angels. Everyone loved the Angels last night against maybe...
Not me. I didn't give you that.
No, you didn't.
Line was too big, and they struggled against the A's last year, by the way.
The A's are maybe the worst team in the league this year.
Second.
They're projected to come in second to worst. And Ohtani pitched, okay?
yeah.
And he shut him down. There was a stat.
10 Ks.
Yeah.
There's a stat. There's never been an opener where the pitcher has 10 freaking strikeouts. And loses. Never. Angels, you did it again, Papa. You did it again.
And he called his own game, by the way. So,
Well, why would you take any advice from anyone in the Angels?
Well-
I'm calling my own game, too.
he called his own game. He pitched a hell of a game against a terrible team, and they blew it in the eighth. Two runs in the eighth they gave up.
Listen, man, it's. We'll talk about
He
that.
can't do it all. He
Yeah,
can't do it all.
He can't.
He can't do it all.
And you
man.
think he's gonna stay? That's the.
I don't think he's going to stay. I never said that. I never said. I just don't feel the way you guys feel about it. Because you guys want all the good players to fucking leave their shitty cities.
Yeah, 100%.
So there should be 8 baseball teams. That's my
Yes.
only thing with the problem that's my problem with what you guys say.
I just feel. Listen, everyone loved. Imagine Ohtani. Okay, first of all, Ohtani is coming off the high of the high. They just won the World Baseball Classic, right? He's the MVP.
You see that
speech.
interview? You see that speech I
That
sent
speech
you?
he sent. He gave a speech in Japanese, obviously, to his teammates. He's like,
But I translated it for Eddie.
yes, yes. Rafa's fluent in Japanese.
In Japanese.
But he came out. He's like, guys, and in a very soft voice,
Right.
like you thought Ohtani was like, you need to stop admiring. Yes, they have
Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, and Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, he's like, they're great players. Stop admiring them and let's go kick their ass. And that's exactly what they did. So that's what he comes from. He wins the World Baseball Classic. He's on top of the world, which he should be. And then he has to go to Oakland, where there's opening day, 8,000 people in the fucking stands.
If that.
And they lose. And he pitches a gem. Like, you got to be crushed if you're Ohtani. Yes or yes, Hawks?
Yes or yes?
Yes or yes?
Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Well, if it's just yes or yes, then yes it is.
I mean, Rafa, even you have to
Oh, no,
admit,
100%. I admit that all the way.
like,
Guys,
man.
I'm not an Angel lover. I just don't feel that, like you guys feel that. No, but the Angels should not have any good players.
I don't think.
Or the Royals, or the Pirates, or anybody else.
There's a discussion in the group chat that we talk. I don't think the Angels I don't care if we give them everything. We can give them Dodger Stadium and the Angels will say, no, we're not giving you Ohtani. I feel like the Angels cannot deal with the Dodgers. It's almost like saying you might as well just give away the franchise. You give the best player, it's like a Babe Ruth to the Boston Red Sox. It'll be a curse. If the Angels give, it's not a give, right? Dodgers had the best farm system in baseball. It's 1 or 2. You could get everything. But if the Angels make a deal with the Dodgers.
But there's no way that if it comes to the point that they have to trade Ohtani because they think they're not going to sign him, there's no way that you're the Dodgers and you're going to call me and you're going to give me Joe Blankenship, Ramiro Cortez. These are random fucking names that nobody knows.
Yeah.
These are guys that nobody knows, but they're top prospects. The Angels aren't doing that. Like, you got to give me that, but I need MLB talent.
Bueller, give him Bueller, give him everything.
I'm just saying, they're going to find a deal that's going to be like, that team's going to give me a superstar ready to go player, right? I'm not saying Ohtani. I'm not saying you're giving me equal, but you're giving me the world as far as your farm.
Yeah.
You're 1, 2, 3 probably, or 4, and they better be pitchers.
I mean, think about it,
And
Rafa.
then some MLB
It's
talent.
the equivalent of Babe Ruth from the Red Sox to the Yankees. It's like he's the unicorn of all unicorns, correct? Hey, he's 2 players. By the way, the talk is going up to 600 million. Like, people are, the 500 thing was crazy. People are going 600. I keep on hearing the number 600 million, and he might get it.
How long do you think he's going to pitch for?
That's a great question, because who lasts longer, a pitcher or a hitter?
Well, we know it's a hitter.
Yeah, but I think.
So are you going to give a guy $600 million to pitch, and if he needs Tommy John at any point, then he can't hit.
Yeah, that's
the thing. If he has surgery, you're not going to be able to hit.
That is the pill you have to swallow.
So that is like, okay, I'm going to give him that. And I don't see the Dodgers giving him that.
Really?
I don't think they're those guys. They didn't pay Seager. They didn't pay Turner. They're not those dudes.
I don't think they did that, especially for actually this move.
You can't. This is not the NBA where you're waiting and throwing out max contracts because you know next year. You're throwing out, expiring contracts because you know next year AD and this and that guy have free agents. Baseball's not like that. So for you to not sign Seager and Turner, by the way, were two of the four best shortstops in baseball, if not the top two. Yeah. Well, they're not top two, but top 4 or 5, and you didn't pay them.
Yeah.
And Seager was 2 years ago.
Yes.
So it was like Ohtani's an afterthought still at that point.
I saw a great stat with Seager yesterday. Seager, if the shift was taken away, in baseball they take every stat possible. He had the second most hits taken away by the shift out of anybody in the MLB. So he's really excited about not having the shift. Because
I saw him bring left field in the other day.
Yeah, so, Seager's a stud. As Brianna's was in love with, sorry, Michael Brown. But yeah, if Seager comes from my daughter, you're in trouble, buddy.
See you later, pal.
Michael Brown said your Downey bias is too much.
Oh, shocker.
Shocker. Shocking.
We also have Nicolette said, can't think of anything else I'd rather do with my Friday night.
Yes.
Love it.
Nicolette Pistoni? Please.
Manetti.
Close enough.
And then Alpha 13 Inc., our South African brother.
What's up, bud?
It's Saturday where he is.
Saturday. Love it.
Shout out to South Africa, man. Who knew? I'm a man of the people. Be careful with the great white sharks out there.
Oh,
don't go swimming.
There's a lot of them.
Yes.
Rick Flores also said 15 minutes to the Dodger Stadium at midnight. Eddie thinking we used to live at Glendale Park.
What's that?
So we grew up in Glendale Park. Yeah. I could throw rocks at Dodger Stadium from where I grew up. But at midnight,
midnight from here,
I can make it.
You can make it.
When I leave here, 7 minutes.
When I leave here, it takes me about 20 minutes to get to that.
Oh, no.
15 maybe.
No, you guys.
Yeah, there's so many fucking potholes when you leave here that you're dodging all the holes in the road.
Yes, okay, maybe.
So,
but thank you guys for chiming in there. I'm just saying, listen, I want Shohei really, really bad. I just don't think it's like the poison pill. If you're the Angels.
I don't think the Dodgers pay him. I can't see them writing.
Okay, so we went over this a couple of weeks ago when Rafa had the most ridiculous statement in the world that he thought Seattle had the most.
I said a dark shot. I didn't say that. I said a dark horse would be Seattle.
But you said they had a huge Japanese population.
Well, they had Ichiro, so let's just fucking run with it, right?
You said
Ichiro! And they're throwing fucking fish! They throw fish!
They do throw fish.
Dude, they throw fish. Japanese people would like that.
They do, but the number one population for Japanese people is Los Angeles. Imagine how hard it would be to get a Dodger ticket if Shohei was at Dodger Stadium. Fish would be throwing in the stands everywhere. People would be throwing fish everywhere.
Oh shit! I remember when Chang-Ho Park pitched, and he's Korean, dude.
Dude, they don't know Nomo.
And Nomo as well, but Chang-Ho wasn't as good.
No.
Fucking the Koreans just flocked to the stadium on that day.
Yeah.
They would take off their shoes as we walked into the stadium.
Dude, let me tell you, the ton of Koreans in L.A., and it was awesome. If Shohei came to Dodger Stadium, there would be no more cholos. It would be exactly how you would like it.
Oh, that's bullshit. They'd be Japanese cholos in that motherfucker.
There is a Japanese cholo.
There is.
They do love the Mexican culture, I say.
Yeah, they do. They do.
It's a whole thing. I'm just saying. So, if he doesn't go, Rafa, if he doesn't come to, which that's ridiculous.
I can't see the Dodgers paying that amount of money.
Why? They would make
Who have they paid from outside? Who have they brought in with that amount of money?
I mean, Mookie was a big contract.
They traded for that.
Yeah.
And then re-signed.
Yeah.
Where have they gone where there's been a free agent and they've paid him? We're talking about $600.
But we're talking about a different. animale when it comes to Shohei Ohtani.
But the Dodgers don't look at it like that. You can tell by the way Dave Roberts manages that they're pussies from the top to the bottom.
Dave Roberts, Japonés. He has a bunch of Japonés in him.
Yeah, he's probably had them in him too.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we
The
go.
list of elegance. Yeah.
I don't see them paying him. I can see somebody else who's
Like,
the Padres.
come on, man.
I can see it.
They're talking about it. I do keep
I
on
can
hearing.
see the Padres.
I do keep
What
hearing.
about the Yankees if they don't win?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's.
What about the Yankees if they don't win? What about the Mets if they don't? Because they spend money in all the places.
I mean, yes. Yankees, Mets are definitely the top threats. Yankees, Mets, San Diego. But if
What about the Giants?
yeah, that's done. Giants, they can't get anything going on there. But I mean, they're gonna throw money.
That place is terrible, by the way.
He is going to get money, and I think the Dodgers have a blank check, and they're gonna hand it over and say whatever you want.
I've never seen. Have you ever seen them do it?
No,
Did they do it for Bryce?
no, they didn't. But I wouldn't. But this is a different. Ohtani's a different animal.
He's too much of a liability when they go down. You ever seen fucking Along Came Paulie? He's a risk factor guy. He works for the Dodgers.
Yes. No. Listen, I get the concerns, but I just think.
I would pay him if I was the Dodgers. I'd pay him 100%. I'd pay him.
Yeah. I mean,
But I don't see the Dodgers maneuvering in that way.
listen. I that's your Dodger fucking bias again. Your
Dude, I fucking lived it.
your Dodger.
I lived it. I love that team more than you. If I had tattoos, I'd have it all over my left side.
Yes.
For sure. I used to piss
what do you-
Dodger blue.
Yes.
You see?
I love it.
I hate when people say they bleed blue, but I used to piss it. All right? I did.
I've seen that movie Avatar.
Yes.
Maybe they need to sign.
it.
Maybe they need to sign the Avatar.
There you go.
Yes. I just listen. If the Dodgers, they obviously didn't spend money on Trey Turner, who I think Trey Turner is a favorite to win the National League MVP this year. He's a freaking favorite, and they didn't sign him. And why they didn't sign him? It has to be because you're saving money for Shohei.
No, it's because they don't pay anyone ever.
What are you talking about, Rafa? They've had the highest freaking payroll the last 10 years.
Over a group of players.
This is the
I just don't see them spending $600 million on a guy.
well. I think it's a mistake. If I'm
Of
being
course,
honest,
100% it's a mistake.
It's a mistake because, like you said,
I'd give him whatever he wanted.
yeah,
There's 3 players I give him whatever they want. Mike Trout, Ohtani, and Aaron Judge. Whatever you want.
yeah, I agree.
Ownership, whatever.
Okay, we got it now. This is the bet. If Shohei Ohtani signs with the Dodgers, Rafa has to go in full Dodger gear, pants included, and stirrups.
To the game?
To the game.
Opening day?
The day that he is signed, we are going to. Those tickets are going to be fucking expensive too, Rafa.
All right.
You might have to trade in the 580. Dude, that is the bet. That's a great bet. If Shohei, because if you guys don't know, Rafa said he will never go to a Dodger game again. If Shohei gets signed by the Dodgers, mark this, Eddie Money, Rafa has to go to a Dodger game, at least with a Dodger jersey.
How about, I'll make it better.
Okay.
If they trade for him midseason,
Okay.
I'll go to the next game that Ohtani pitches in full uniform. Hat and everything. Oh. But you have to do it as well.
Hell to the yes.
Hat and everything.
Hell to the yes.
Hat and everything.
Yes.
If they trade for him or if they sign him. But if they trade for him mid-July or end of July or whatever, first game, we're there.
We're
you and
going.
I,
Yes,
full
we're
uniform, fucking hat and everything, and I don't wear hats.
Matching too. Both
Matching,
matching.
yeah, for sure.
No. 2 Nobodies on the back of our jerseys.
And it better be plastered
Yes.
all over
Oh,
Instagram.
man.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything you
That
Full
is-
uniform.
Full uniform.
We'll sit right in the dugout club, too, so everyone can see it. First row, we'll try to
Dude,
get the seats.
Hell to the yes. That's the bet. That is the bet. Dodgers, please. Please. So, we haven't even gotten to.
We haven't even gotten to the games for tomorrow.
Yeah, so let's get into the games for tomorrow.
So
What do we got, Rafa?
So we got the Brewers at the Cubs. We don't have pictures. You have pictures? Can you pull it up and we can kind of go through the pictures, Eddie, please?
We have Milwaukee against the Cubs.
Yeah, Milwaukee's a minus 136. We'll give you guys the pictures
Yes.
now.
Jacob, can you go get that the bell? We need
The dingy,
because
dingy, dingy,
There
dingy.
might be some blue chips coming up here.
Oh, there's a couple.
Yes, because baseball is
God,
our
the Dodgers
jam.
at 260. Who's pitching tomorrow? Kershaw. God, he
Kershaw's-
pitched good the other day against the
He
Angels.
he struck out Trout 3 effing times. 3 times.
So I have all the people who's
There we
pitching.
go.
Okay, so let's go Brewers Cubs.
Heads up, I might butcher the last name.
Don't worry about it.
You said Brewers Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So we have Brandon Woodruff and Justin Steele.
Brandon Woodruff, Justin Steele.
All right, let's do it. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Blue chip right there.
Bang, bang.
We're going to take the Brewers right out the gate. That's probably an 11:20 start. Probably, right?
Freudian slip, by the way. The Brewers.
The Brewers. The Brewers. So we're going to take the Brewers, blue chip that,
Blue chip it.
minus 136. They were off today. They'll come out tomorrow. They were shut out
I
yesterday.
might come out of retirement tomorrow already.
Braves at the Nationals.
Nationals picked to come in dead last, by the way.
Spencer Strider and Josiah Gray.
This is a huge line. 280 on the Braves.
Wow.
Do you have the run line? What's the minus 1.5 or no?
Yeah, it was minus 1.5.
Yeah, but what's that?
What's
Like
the-
minus 150 or something?
Probably 175 if I had to
It was
guess.
still pretty heavy.
It's got to be heavy.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you picks. We're going to give you blue chips, and we're going to do it all tonight. So listen, we're going to give you the Braves as a pick. Braves money line. We don't know what the run line is. That team, though, they're playing the Nationals, and the Nationals are, like Eddie said, worst team in the league. Pick to be the worst.
Pick to be the worst.
And after the first day, they looked it.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Braves is minus 1.5, minus 154.
That's a low line right now.
Not bad.
Let's take the Braves minus 1.5 tomorrow. We're not going to blue chip that, but that's a pick.
That's 155.
So Braves minus 1.5. Our next game, Phillies at the Rangers.
We have Wheeler and Eovaldi.
Valdi, man, he's still in the league.
Yeah.
Fucking Dodgers, Red
Ex-Yankee.
Sox. He pitched for the Dodgers
He
too.
pitched for the Dodgers, too. Great
Who's
movement.
pitching for the Phillies? Wheeler? Zach Wheeler?
Yeah.
Let's blue chip the Phillies tomorrow.
Blue chip that shit.
Blue chip the Phillies tomorrow.
How
Minus
did you-
134.
Minus 134. I like Zach Wheeler.
Yeah.
Ooh, this next game I like. Braves and Yankees. Give me the lineups.
Oh, Giants.
Giants and
I mean,
and
Giants
Yankees.
and Giants and Yankees. I
It's
apologize.
Cobb and Schmidt.
Cobb and Schmidt.
Schmidt from the Giants.
Yeah.
Good pitcher. I think he's good.
What's the total? 8.5.
Yeah.
We won't touch that game. We'll give you the Yankees as a pick, just because the Giants are horrible.
Horrible.
But that's not something. This next game, Angels minus 174 at the A's.
Yeah.
Who's
Over,
going- is
over
Anderson
18
pitching?
and a half.
Sandoval's pitching for the Angels.
Against?
Fujinami.
Oh, it's blue chip.
chip.
Blue chip them Angels, baby.
Blue chip the Angels.
Minus 174. They're going to score 8 runs tomorrow. They didn't score any for Ohtani. He's going to go 7 and 8 with a fucking ERA of 0.91.
The lowest run
And-
total
and-
ever.
and- yeah, and he's going to have 2 runs a game of support.
I could see that.
Yeah. So then Mets Marlins. Mets minus 116. Totals 8.
Maybe you need to take a break from the Mets.
Oh, no, 100%. After watching that bullshit today,
Yeah.
the Mets are off my list.
They're in the
and I don't even
doghouse.
have them winning the East.
Yeah. You don't.
So I don't. I have them under on their win total, by the way. What do you got on the Mets?
McGill's pitching for the Mets, and Cabrera's pitching for the Marlins.
McGill, who was a call-up, who's filling in for, he called him up. Verlander went to the injured list.
Yeah.
McGill wasn't bad last year. I'm going to give you a pick of the Mets. If you guys, a lot of guys want us to pick the games. So we'll pick the Mets. The line's tight.
Yeah.
Mets are a better team, but are they?
Yeah.
So
Did they win or lose today?
they lost 2-1. That's the fucking game, man.
Wow.
It's a disgrace.
Unbelievable.
It was a disgrace. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Pirates, Reds. Reds minus 140.
Hill's pitching for the Pirates, and Lodolo's pitching for the Reds.
Rich Hill?
Yeah.
Rich Hill?
Wow.
Over the hill, Rich Hill?
Yes.
And what's the total?
Over on blisters on his pitching hand.
100%. Total's 8.5. Let's blue chip this over.
Let's go.
Blue chip.
Over 8.5. Pirates, Reds. Over 8.5. The Pittsburgh Piratas.
Yes.
Not Clemente's Piratas.
No, I wish.
And the Cincinnati Reds over 8.5.
Yes.
Tigers Royals opening day in Kansas City here.
Turnbull and Elfin are pitching.
Ugh, stay away from this game.
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't even want to give you a pick. Royals are minus 168. Line's too high. When the line's too high, I always like to take the dog. When I feel like the other pitcher's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Right? Just we're taking the dog. So if you want to throw a $5 parlay, throw the Tigers in there if you need a dog.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's Tigers Rays. I apologize.
Tigers Rays.
No, don't take the Tigers.
Yeah, it's Twins Royals.
It's Twins Royals. I'm sorry. I apologize. These
Strike
things are
that.
Strike that. Take Tampa Bay minus 168. Let's fucking blue chip Tampa Bay.
Blue chip.
Tampa Bay minus 168. Blue chip that. Rosarena's coming off a great WBC.
Yes.
They're gonna be third in the AL East
I like it.
with a wild card chance. The next game is Twins Royals. Twins minus 156 on the road at KC. To me, KC's the second worst team in the league. I think they're worse than the A's.
Really?
That's what I think. But we will see. And I love their under on their win total, which was like 70.
Yeah.
Probably going to win like 56.
Crazy.
Who's pitching for the Twins?
Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray. Can't believe he's still in the league.
Yes.
But I'm going to blue chip him. Fuck it. Sonny Gray!
Yes.
No, we got a lot of blue chips for baseball, man. This is going to be an everyday thing. So hopefully we can shake our bad day today.
If you guys love the daily blue chips, please let us know. I think it's freaking cool. But I know a lot of people reach out to me. They love the daily blue chips.
So Minnesota minus 156. Let's go to the next one. Orioles and the Red Sox. This is a big line for the Red Sox. 160. Who's pitching?
I love me some birds.
You love the Orioles.
I love the birds.
Well, Adley was 5 for 5.
Yeah, I love the birds.
But did you see the Japanese kid? The Japanese kid, 2 for 4 for the Red Sox yesterday. Is it Kushida, I think it is?
Yeah.
He was impressive as well.
Yeah.
Almost as impressive as this young lady here.
Unbelievable. This
Unbelievable.
Lady
We have what is college basketball?
College, yes.
Women's
yes.
college basketball.
Is this the Final Four?
It is the Final Four
Yes.
of this basketball here.
Yes.
The women's
You know that
games.
they were just this. They could not call it March Madness for the longest time. Just this year, they had
They let him?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because they had a guy actually playing it, so that now they're like, okay. So there was a guy in this. So like, oh, you got a guy? Yeah, we're good. We're good here. Look at Eddie Money. He's like, fuck.
He's like, oh god,
That's like you're gonna get canceled.
edit 30 minutes and 22 seconds.
So give me what do you got? Orioles, Red Sox.
Dean Creamer is pitching, and Chris Sale.
Oh,
Ooh,
baby.
man.
Chris Sale, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Hopefully he bounces back. Really like that guy.
Yeah. Great
And I
pick.
can't even pick this next game because they're losing again. We blue chipped the
Unbelievable.
Padres 2 days in a row. These guys are down 4-0 in the 5th.
Damn.
What a shot.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe you guys need to watch. Listen, it's women's basketball, but this girl, Caitlin Clark,
It's just on fire.
she's on fire.
She's unbelievable, man. We're watching women's basketball, people.
I know. Nobody can believe it.
Unbelievable.
My eyes couldn't even believe it. But it's happening here.
She's
Rockies plus 188 against the Padres at 225.
the Padres have to win this game.
They have to
bro.
win every fucking game at this point.
I
They're
mean,
playing the Rockies.
I picked them
Who's
to-
pitching tomorrow?
I picked them to go to the fucking
To the World Series, and they're
World
going to fucking
Series.
win 30 games this season. Shocker.
Yeah.
The curse of
I
Eduardo.
put the tapia on their
You
ass.
hit them.
I tapped
That's
it.
a real thing. I showed you last week. Remember, he
Yes, it
texted
was.
you. He texted the group, the Instagram, right? Is that what he did?
No, he texted me personally.
He texts you personally. I don't know how he got Eddie Money, the producer's
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
Text him personally his actual bet, and Eddie sent it in our two Nobodies group chat. And what did I say? It's over. I said it the minute the text came in. The games hadn't even started. We lost.
By the way, I went the other way as soon as he put it in, and I won.
There you, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. We all should have gone the other way.
Tapia, please respond. Give us all your plays.
Yes,
please.
for sure. Fill us in so we can let the people know
Yes.
where to put their mortgage.
Yes.
So, what do we got? D-backs?
The Rocky game?
Yeah.
The Uranus pitching for the Rockies. And
Uranus? Uranus is pitching tomorrow
Yes.
against
Wacha. Michael Wacha.
Michael Waka.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, he used to be pretty good.
Great pitcher.
He was-
St. Louis.
He was very good. Dude, if the Padres lose today, you have to take them tomorrow, right?
Oh, you have
Do you
to.
keep taking them until they win? The thing is, their line is so big. Every night it's 200, 200.
It's sort of like blackjack, right? Like you've lost this-
8 hands in a row, you got to keep going?
Yeah,
fuck it.
You got to keep on
You
doubling.
keep running to the ATM and keep going?
I gotta win one.
Yeah, you got to win one. I'm going to win eventually. I'm going to win.
Facts.
Honey, the cards are going to turn. Yeah, they're turning over, all right, and your money's going right with them.
How do you lose with that lineup? And they have a good pitching staff. I guess they.
Yeah, Snell that first game, he got up there in pitches, had 93 pitches in the fifth.
Yeah.
So they pulled him right after a flare from Blackman. And literally, as they pull him, they bring in the bullpen, 3-run jack. Wow. After that, that's it.
I feel like Charlie Blackman also needs to leave.
Colorado?
Yes. Like
He's a very good player.
He's such a good baseball player.
Yeah, but he's in Colorado, so people like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe it's because he's in Colorado. Well, he had 3 hits last night in San Diego in 5 innings.
He's not a home run hitter, though. He strokes hits.
No, he's a hit. I like him as a player, for sure. For sure. So, listen, guys, we're not blue chip at the Padres anymore at this point. But if they lose tonight, pick them tomorrow. Put them in something.
Yeah, you have to.
Come on, Padres.
They cannot start off the season.
No.
No.
They can't.
Yeah.
And then D-backs, Dodgers. What do you got, baby?
Bumgarner and Kershaw.
Ooh, that's a big line.
That's a chappy ass game. There.
If Puig was out there, it shit be.
Oh man, no, the Muncy and Bumgarner.
Yeah, Muncy should never talk to anyone.
Well, he backed his shit up when he put it up in the pond over there. They have history.
Yeah, that for sure is going to be a chippy game. That line's big, 260.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a huge line.
That's a huge
We'll
line.
pass on that game. It's probably going the Dodgers will probably win with no problem, but that's just a big game. Yeah. Guys, I'm still watching this college basketball, and South Carolina has 5 offensive rebounds in a row because every girl on Iowa, number 1 is white, number 2, very small.
Wow.
Very small.
Yep.
But they're scoring under the basket because they're running. Look at these chicks.
Freaking
Let's
Iowa,
go,
baby.
Iowa.
Up by 9.
Woo!
Up by 9. What was the spread on this?
It was 11.
11.
Wow.
Yeah, live line, money line, babe. Live line, money line. Let's go, Hawkeyes.
Let's go,
By the
Hawkeyes.
way, Rick asked. Let's do the last game first.
No. Let's know.
What is Rick Flores?
He said, first year it's called March Madness. Don't recall which team got into a fight. Bitch, by the way, Rafa probably got turned on, LOL. We're going to start calling it March Madness again.
Woo! You know I'm in for the madness, baby.
Yes, we're all about the madness. So, last game.
Guardians, fucking Indians. Cleveland Indian, Eddie Money, you blew it. It's
Yeah,
the Indians,
it's
guys. We call them the Indians here.
Yes.
Eddie Money, I'm scratching that. Cleveland fucking Indians. Plus 120, Mariners minus 142. We got starters in that game?
Aaron Savale is pitching for the Indians and Logan Gilbert for the
Said
Mariners.
Indians. Good job, Eddie.
Yeah, there you go. That total 7.5. I like that under. That game, I'm going to just give you a pick. Under 7.5. Last night, I think it stayed under. I fell asleep.
That's the last game. That's like the Hawaii game.
That's the Hawaii
That's
game
the
for
Hawaii
baseball,
game,
right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, and you look at the people in Seattle, they're kind of Hawaiian. So it's like,
Yes.
Yeah, it
But
stayed
there's
under.
low population of Japanese there, okay?
It was 3-0 Mariners.
Last night?
Yes.
What's the score tonight if you haven't, Eddie? It was 1-0 early.
3-1 Guardians, Indians.
Indians.
Top of the third.
Guardian Indians.
Oh, okay. So they're
Yes.
going to score some runs today.
All right.
So there's our recap. Eddie Money will post our blue chips early. That Cub game is probably the first game of the morning. It's probably 11:20
Yeah.
Can't wait. I can't wait to sit and watch baseball
on
all
Saturday. It's like almost as good as college football.
Yeah, it's so-
almost as good as college
yeah,
football.
for sure.
Because you get 9 a.m. all the way to the late.
I feel like CJ's here. I feel like we need to talk about college football.
100%. I'd love to address this bullshit Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Trojans rumors that we had discussed here 2 months ago.
Listen, you're the one who brought up the tweet, and the tweet had me going. But that was a big hit for us.
That was our best YouTube video.
The ridiculousness of it.
Listen, he's obviously not coming, but
You think?
SC has just gotten the 2 best tight ends they ended up, I think, 12th or 13th overall in their recruiting class. Still,
I thought they were better.
no.
I thought they were like 7 or 8. Did Zach send? Was that the transfer portal?
Maybe.
I think it was with Croots. It was from 24/7 Sports.
Okay. Yeah. But SC, and I've seen a bunch of posts with Lincoln Riley. They still don't have enough defense.
No shit. I told you guys that.
They still don't
I
have
told
enough
you guys
defense.
that. You have a Big 12 defense. You're going to beat nobody. Tell me.
they
Say
could-
something.
they-
Give me something.
CJ, what-
You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
CJ, what do you think about SC next year?
So unfortunately, I agree with Rafa.
No, you get it.
I think USC doesn't finish top
Dude.
4 in the Pac-12 next year.
Oh,
Top
no.
four.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
that's a hard. That's
Wow.
Give me your top 4. Say
got-
something stupid like Colorado. I'll flip this whole table. Say something stupid like that.
So I got Utah winning the Pac-12 again.
Again?
Again.
Is he going to play?
Yes.
Kincaid,
Yes.
you know Kincaid is not there next year, right?
Utah is winning the Pac-12 again.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Wow.
UCLA is beating Utah.
Oh, my God. What?
With the true freshman
Yes,
quarterback.
UCLA is beating Utah.
Beating
the-
Utah when?
You said what?
You said Utah's winning the
Utah is
Pac-12.
winning the Pac-12.
So how's UCLA beating them?
UCLA is beating USC.
Oh, beating USC. Okay.
Is beating USC.
So you have Utah, USC, UCLA.
Oregon State. I gotta
Oh,
give respect.
that's a homer pick. Homer pick.
Shout out to the Beavs.
Shout out to the
Build
Beavs.
the dam.
And I got Oregon coming in 4th. I think Dan Lanning puts that program together, gets the defense right, brings that Georgia style to Oregon, and I think they beat USC as well.
Wow, I'm going to give you my Pac-12 picks because those were atrocious.
Yes, I agree.
What?
I agree. That I feel like there's some Homer shit going on
There's
there.
a lot of homer shit going.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my Pac-12 picks, okay, which are probably closer than fucking Oregon State over
Yes,
there.
yes.
I'm going to say SC.
Woo.
At number 1.
I'm going to say SC number 1. I'm not saying that. I'm going to say regular. I'm giving you regular season. I'm not talking about
The
Pac-12 title game.
championship,
USC, Oregon, Washington, and Washington. Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Is Michael Penix coming back?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. He's coming way back.
Yep.
I still don't
Way
think they
back.
finish
And
top
Utah.
5. Crazy.
Penix.
SC, Oregon, Washington, Utah. Right there. Top 4.
Utah is just gonna not be included in that.
They're in the top 4.
Okay.
They're in the top 4. That's it. Top 4. You know what's going to be last? The 2 Arizona schools and Colorado.
I don't think Colorado goes last. I think
No, they'll be in the bottom 3. If this was soccer, them motherfuckers would be relegated.
Yes.
Relegated.
Yes.
Bro, I'll tell you, I watched Deion Sanders' son play at Jackson State. He sucks.
he sucks.
He sucks.
And they open at TCU.
Yeah. Gonna get smashed.
That's
That's
going to be
rough.
a bloodbath.
Yeah,
I don't
that-
see them winning more than 5 games.
that's exactly
Yeah.
what I said. 5 games.
games.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter because they won 1.
It's a step
So
up.
it's going up
Anything
no
is
matter
going to
what.
step
Of
up.
course,
That's
of
a
course.
step
And
up.
shout out to Deion. I love him. But
Shout out
dude,
to his son though, because his son is
no, I agree. I don't think his son's very good. You brought in a Louis Vuitton bag. Yeah, maybe a fake one.
But do you see how he's plastering his son all over social media and the program?
Of
Just-
course,
I don't
of
get it,
course, of course.
My favorite follow on Instagram right now is Dion. I love everything.
I love
he's doing.
everything,
Yeah.
and his son Deion Sanders Jr. does it. You know, he
Yeah,
he does all the video on.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's amazing at it.
I
And
love Deion, but I don't think they're going to be able to.
There's a reason why he went to Colorado. 1, because they were horrible, but 2, they didn't have a quarterback that could beat out his son.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be called for nepotism, right? He's going to, they were so
Let
bad.
me ask you something. What about if in this spring game? What if he looks like shit?
Deion made it very clear that his son is the guy.
Oh, he could be the guy.
yeah.
But if he looks like shit, and he looks like shit week 1 against TCU, and he looks like shit against Arizona State in week 2,
I guarantee
I'll
you his
tell
son
you.
is the reason they lose most of their games.
I'll tell
I
you.
guarantee you can book it.
Listen, there's a
Book that.
there's a saying I like to say. It doesn't matter. That dude,
Doesn't matter.
that dude is starting every game for Colorado Bucks.
God, dude.
every game.
It's tough. I wish them well, but watching him play, not this past season, the season before, he was terrible in that championship game.
was
They got their
garbage.
ass whooped.
But they got their ass beat the last 3-4 seasons that Dion was there. In the championship game.
With him
Yeah.
as a quarterback.
Yeah.
He's Garbaggio and probably not at the Bellagio either.
He ain't prime.
He's not even
he's
at
not
the
prime.
Bellagio. He's at
No,
Circus
he's not prime.
Circus.
No, he's not prime. He's not even choice.
No.
But he's not,
For those of you cats who buy meat, he's not choice, Eddie.
I love it.
You know it.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No, but that's our Pac-12 update. You do know a quarterback named Caleb Williams is playing for USC, right?
Yeah, and he took him out of the top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Bro, the
understand.
defense is bad, but they're not losing.
They're scoring 50 a game.
Dude, they're not losing games to team. They're not losing to Arizona or Arizona State.
No, you just named the 2 worst teams in the Pac-12.
They're not losing to Washington State. They're not losing
The
if they're
third lowest team in the Pac-12.
Okay, they're not. They're not.
CJ
Guess who else they're not losing to? Colorado.
Yeah.
The
they're not
fourth worst team in
losing.
the Pac-12.
Exactly, they're not losing to those garbage ass teams.
No,
they're
not.
not losing to them.
not.
But you know who
there's-
they are losing to?
They could lose to Oregon.
Utah. Oregon.
Is that game at Utah?
Oregon
Is that
State.
because if they played that game
do
is
they
here?
Even, do
I
they
don't-
even
wait, I don't
play?
think they
I don't know
Utah.
because last year they went to Utah.
They went to Utah.
Yeah.
Well, Utah's in the South. so they
Utah's
play
in the
them every
South.
year.
They may not play Oregon.
Right.
Oregon may
That
not
could be.
be in the
No,
schedule.
so they played Oregon State this year. They play Oregon next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be a game.
Yeah.
They're going to lose.
Okay, well we'll see. That's going to be a game. I don't think SC's as bad as you got. Everybody knows I hate SC.
Yeah.
But the defense,
You have a bigger SC hater than you, Rafa.
dude. The defense.
I love
is,
SC.
The defense. He loves SC.
I
The
love
defense
SC.
is trash.
The defense is garbage.
The defense is trash. I just don't think they're going to lose the games that
I'm
you
just
think
looking
they
at
are.
track record, and I'm looking at Lincoln Riley, what he did at Oklahoma. Every time you
wow.
play a team that can.
Oh,
put
I know that. I
Yeah,
said that.
yeah.
I said that.
Separated at birth over here. My goodness. So
Dude, I agree. I think Lincoln Riley is a little on the overrated side.
I disagree.
I think he's. You think he's perfectly rated?
Yeah, because I mean, you look at
His
the amount-
offense is amazing,
with
but
the
your
worst
defense sucks.
defenses, you still make it to the.
He's in the worst conferences every fucking time.
Who, the Big 12?
Terrible.
The Pac-12?
The
Pac-12
terrible.
was the second best conference last season.
Oh, we can't do
Oh,
that.
come
Who
on.
won the
Rafa.
championship?
It doesn't matter.
Who won the
That
championship?
wasn't
Who
the
made the
argument.
playoff
That
four?
doesn't-
Who made the four? When the fuck was you? When the fuck has the Pac-12 been in the title in the playoffs? Playoffs? You guys don't even know what that is. You're in the Pac-12. You don't know what a playoff is.
Wait, you said you guys.
You're a Pac-12 fan.
Where you live at?
I'm not a Pac-12 fan.
Oh, Rafa.
I have zero affiliation with any of those
I
teams.
feel like CJ is totally contradicting himself over here.
How?
No, he doesn't. You can like SC and not think they're
Be
going to be very
critical.
good.
Yeah, I love SC, but I'm critical.
But you just said you think Lincoln's not overrated,
No, I don't.
and then but you're picking him to come forth with the Heisman Trophy.
He's not picking him fourth. He's
No.
picking him fifth.
Fifth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Quite literally.
I don't get it.
That's a hard one.
I
for
don't.
me.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I say SC Oregon in the championship game.
Pac-12.
Natalia disagrees. She says, "Fight on."
Fight on.
Fight on.
Yes.
You can fight on, just not in the playoffs. You guys don't fight on to the playoffs. Do you know who the playoff teams were last year?
It was Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and who was the fourth one?
Keep going.
Georgia, Michigan,
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
I didn't hear a Pac-12 team in there. Did you?
No, I didn't.
I mean,
Okay. No, I
didn't.
listen.
No,
I didn't hear it. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you heard it.
We were at the game enough, but they were this close
To what?
to being in the playoffs.
This
We were
close?
at the game.
Yeah, we were there, and they were this close until the third quarter started.
Well,
And then they weren't. And they were this close to beating Tulane, and then they fucking weren't.
I mean, I didn't care much for that game.
It doesn't matter.
It should matter though because
It should fucking matter.
No, it shouldn't matter that the fact that Tulane beat them because okay, who cares? Like you didn't make it to the playoff. Nobody cares anymore. Like
And you care because your quarterback threw for 5 touchdowns or 6 or 7.
I can guarantee you, Caleb Williams went into that Heisman like
Caleb Williams doesn't care about shit.
No,
He doesn't care about anything. When he won the Heisman, he doesn't care about
didn't care.
anything
Yeah,
after
nothing
that.
else mattered.
Doesn't matter.
so that's
You
why
should-
I thought that they were going to lose because I'm like Caleb Williams won the Heisman.
Why would they lose?
I
They
told
were
him the same
dominating.
thing. That
Yeah.
game didn't mean
It
shit.
didn't mean anything.
That's
It meant a lot to a lot of the
Congratulations,
Trojan
Tulane.
fans crying on the
No,
way
no
on the
one
way
cried.
out. Oh no, I saw it. I was there. I saw it.
at the Utah game.
Utah game.
No,
'cause
no,
it
no.
meant something.
At the Tulane game in Dallas, when I was walking to my car, there's Trojan fans, couple of white girls, like, oh my God, I can't believe we came all the way over here for us to lose like that.
You described the
That's
perfect USC fan.
That's exactly how it went. No, the other USC fan is the one who who lives here, who also has a Dodger tattoo and a Raider tattoo. He doesn't even know where USC's at. Damn, I can't believe we lost that shit, dog.
Figueroa.
No, exactly.
We should have had that shit, fool.
We should have had that shit. You see Reggie Bush out there? Yeah, that was those
Haters.
dudes.
Now I'm going to contradict myself again. I hope USC proves me wrong.
They're gonna
I
prove
hope
you.
they do.
That's dude. They're a top 5 school next year.
In the country?
Yes. What are the preseason rankings, please? Give me preseason
USC
rankings.
can't be in
I don't
the
think they
top
have
five.
them yet.
No, they have it way too early.
They have it way too early.
Way too early.
You just, I mean, I like that kid that's going to UCLA. I like that quarterback, but he's a freaking freshman, true freshman. He will start.
That's going to be tough.
That's going to be a tough sled for him because he's good, but you just picked him to beat USC. I do not see that happening.
No.
I just can't believe you left Utah out of the top 4.
No, I didn't. They're in. They're fourth.
But you don't believe they're going to win the Pac-12.
I said they're going to be top 4. In the regular season, no.
Yeah, crazy. They lost a shitload. They lost.
No, the quarterback's
tight end,
playing.
The quarterback's
cornerback, Clark Phillips,
Phillips, yeah.
stud. They're losing him. Listen, I love the coach Whittingham.
Kyle Whittingham.
Oh, he's an awesome
He's
coach.
he's badass. I love the program, but yeah, that's not
we
gonna
find it?
happen.
Yeah. By the way, shout out Clark Phillips. He went right next to my house, La Habra, and also Yara Bosco.
Really?
It's been a year at Boston.
Look
First.
I didn't know
He
that.
was with me and Sonny.
Nice.
Look at that.
Yes.
Give it to me.
So what do we got, Eddie Money?
I lost it on.
Oh, God.
But number 1 was Georgia, obviously.
Shocker.
Shocker.
I did see where USC was at. They were number 4.
Shocker.
Bang bang.
It should be Georgia, Bama, Ohio State, USC, Oklahoma.
Okay, it is Georgia. Number 2 is Michigan.
That's what I was.
Oh, Michigan, okay.
Michigan, yeah.
Number 3 is Ohio State. 4 is USC. 5 is Tennessee. 6 is Bama. 7 is Penn State.
6 is Bama.
Bama's way
Florida
too low.
State, Utah, and Clemson. Those are the top 10.
Clemson's way too high.
You can throw Clemson out of there
yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
And you can throw
Florida State, I don't know what they're doing there. I don't know what they're doing there.
they got a good coach.
So that is our NCAA too early predictions.
I'm going to give you a too early prediction on the title. On the playoffs. Let me give you on the playoffs.
Oh my gosh, I can
I can't give you a I can't give you a Pac-10 team. Or is it Pac-12? No, sorry, Pac-12.
Yes.
Pac-12.
They should be Pac-9 because they had Garbaggio.
San Diego State, baby.
They're coming, and
Soon.
USC's leaving. This is the last year, right?
This
is
is
it.
the
This is the
last
last
year.
year.
SC
This
has
is
to
last
win it.
year.
Yep.
So after this, it's Dion's world there.
Yes.
It should be. It should be his world. I mean, he's gonna get the recruits. They're coming.
Yeah, he's getting guys.
The recruits are on their way.
Kyle Whittingham is always going to have.
He has a
my heart.
squad.
Yeah. I mean, he's been there forever. I think he's always going to have a team. He's going to reload. He's going to pack his defense. He's going to defend his way to the Pac-12 championship every single year.
Do you like Utah because you go to Air Force?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
Air Force runs a triple option in the Mountain West Conference.
I know, but you're so close.
No,
and, I don't know.
We can't understand the homerism.
The homerism for
Utah.
sure.
Shout out to my uncle who's a DB coach at Utah.
Oh, you see, there's always something.
Let me guess. Is his wife getting indicted on the Housewives of Utah?
Yes. That's my uncle.
No,
Oh,
it's
my uncle.
Shanae.
not. No,
uncle.
it's not. Is it really?
That's my uncle. That's my auntie.
Holy.
That's your aunt?
Jay would absolutely go crazy
Oh
if there was
my
a
God.
chance
We
to
have
segment
a
this
You
week.
need to call
Celebrity.
in to our bitch assness segment next week. We got to get the
We
scoop.
gotta get the
Eddie and Rafa got the
That's
411.
my auntie.
Shanae. You know what?
Shanae, are you hearing this?
Scrap the rest of the show. We're
Shanae's
going.
coming out.
We are going bitch assness for the rest of the show.
All night.
Wow. Oh,
Oh, man, we just got huge news.
CJ just dropped a.
Yeah.
I said it as a joke, and he just.
He's like, yeah, verified. That's uncle and auntie.
Damn, Gina.
Yeah.
Are you a Bravo
That's my
net?
auntie.
Wow, Shanae, we're gonna get signed jerseys or some shit. We
We got to get prison uniforms.
yes, we gotta do something, man.
That is awesome.
That
Wow.
is-
Can you call in next week?
I call in next week.
Can you have
Oh,
her call in next week?
I mean, it's not looking too hot for her. So
No. That's not looking good.
Zing.
So we got inside info here.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Who knew?
Rafa and Eddie got the 411.
Shot skis. Shanae, you hear about this? It's what leave coach alone. Listen,
that's my uncle.
He's He's badass.
Marcus Sharif,
Love the crap out of him.
He's been at Utah for years.
I love that dude. He's such a freaking great guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a great dude.
If Jay was here, he'd sit
man.
on your lap and tell me everything. Tell me everything. Say no. Say no.
Shanae's all excited right now.
Dude, Shanae doesn't know what to do. She starts pacing.
I said Jay would be crying right now.
Of course he would,
Oh, yeah.
100%. He'd sit right next to him. Listen, so what's going on?
He's
Give
like-
me everything.
He's like, CJ, we're driving to Sur right now.
Let's sit and have drinks.
Yes.
Tom Tom's coming next.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
That is amazing, CJ.
Wow.
Wow. We just dropped a bomb on the whole audience over here.
Yeah. And
Wow.
you know it's crazy here when the Dodgers are playing and we have women's
basketball.
basketball on
Shout out to
TV.
Caitlin
Yes.
Clark.
Iowa, by the way, extends the lead to 4.
Yes. You know what? Fuck this.
To
Turn
start
it to
the
Bravo
floor.
Network. Bullshit. Let's turn it to Bravo Network right now.
I love it.
Wow. Dude, I have a whole new interest in Housewives of Utah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the bling that they have in Utah is crazy.
Oh man, this is so he's gonna go home and he's gonna go tonight inside watch the whole.
I'm
fucking
watching
thing.
the whole season all over again now.
the whole thing.
Yes.
I love it.
Well, that's our NCAA early picks. Let's get into our favorite segment, Custom Cars, brought to you by CustomCars.com. Custom with the K, cars with the Z.com. If you haven't looked it up yet, please go to their website. Amazing vehicles, aftermarket, rims, tires, lowered, raised, whatever you want. Go tell them that Two Nobodies sent you. Custom Cars, thank you for your sponsorship. But let's get into some NFL free agency.
For sure. What do you got?
So, big bomb that was dropped. Lamar had asked for a trade.
Oh, CJ, you're nodding your head. Tell me, baby. Tell me.
What do you
Oh
got
my
first?
gosh, this guy.
I don't think he. So
What's your take on Lamar? Oh, well, listen.
I don't think Lamar plays for the Baltimore Ravens ever again. I think he's gone like a turkey to the corn. He's gone.
He gone.
He gone.
What do you think?
Who wants him?
Nobody.
Nobody. I don't want him. I don't want to see him on TV because this guy. I'm gonna tell you. First of all, I have an issue with mobile quarterbacks. Mobile quarterbacks with his frame. He's scrawny. He lifts no weights. He gets hit. He's out of the game. He's like the AD of football.
I don't think he's. I don't label.
I love CJ's take right here.
Yeah.
He's the AD of football.
Oh no, I can agree. I agree with you, but I don't put them. I don't put him as a mobile quarterback. I have a
Really?
different group for them.
What would you
I have
say?
them as running quarterbacks.
He's a running back.
Running first quarterback. Yeah. That's what I think he is.
Have you seen him try to throw a post route?
Oh my God, are you kidding? It's like watching AR-15.
Well,
Yeah.
he does
It's
have.
like watching AR-15.
Yeah.
He does have the worst pass catchers in the history.
So we're blaming the guys when the fucking throw is 17 feet over the guy with his arm stretched is 6'9".
And these are NFL receivers still.
Of course.
They're
Oh,
still
they
NFL
know
receivers.
CJ. He's had the worst. His best receiver was Hollywood Brown from COC.
Dude.
And he's had 0 receivers.
And that was his only good receiver, and then they gave him away.
Yes, thank you.
No. Hollywood Brown wanted to be traded.
Oh, that's true.
He wanted to be traded. He who played Pop Warner with him asked to be traded. Why did he ask to be traded? Because the dude sucks.
It's terrible.
I've never heard you say Lamar sucks. You've always been a Lamar guy.
No, I like him as a football
Person,
player.
yeah.
I don't like him as a thrower.
No.
That's the thing that gets me. I don't like the way he throws the ball.
I cringe when I see him throw it.
Yeah, and Raven fans do all the time. That pump.
So what do you guys think happens here then? What's the solution? Because he's gonna play football next year.
He's gonna play football. Okay.
Where?
So let's send him to a team that has some receivers and let's see what he does with it.
But who's gonna because here's my theory. Listen, because my theory is if you're a GM and you spend 3-4 days on hammering out what you're gonna give, what you're gonna pay, you're doing all the work for the Baltimore Ravens. Because all the Baltimore Ravens have to do is like you just set up the whole structure of the deal.
Wow.
Bang.
And all the Ravens have to do is just match it.
But there's no deal. Nobody's offered anything.
I don't see anybody that can.
And
benefit
I
from
think
having Lamar
this.
Jackson
Now
on the team.
I think this, and I'll tell you this. I think, and I said it the other day. I think that right now to make an offer, you have to give 2 first-round picks, which I would assume if you make a deal now, you'd have to give your first round pick this year.
Yeah.
What about if after the draft, you look at what came of it, what happened, and then now I can say, well, fuck, maybe I'm just Lamar away from making the playoffs. Maybe I give my 2 picks going forward. Right?
We're looking at the teleprompter. Caitlin Clark or whatever they're.
Oh, on fire.
Yeah, she's unbelievable.
She's on fire. South Carolina went on a 5-0 run. Iowa comes back on a 5-0 run. Guys, tune in to the Final Four.
Surprise.
Yes,
Surprise. Guys,
Here
if
we
you
go,
bet
yeah.
on something, you'd watch it, okay?
Yeah. So
So that's what I think. I think Lamar, I think Lamar gets a deal done after the deadline. After the draft.
with the Ravens or with someone else?
No. I think somebody makes him an offer. Yep. Like, let's say if you're Atlanta, right, who need a quarterback.
Sure.
And they're sitting at what, 4 or 5? With
Eight. Behind
Atlanta's
behind the Raiders.
Behind the Raiders. Yes.
So Atlanta's at 8. No.
Bang.
No,
Bang.
bro, no. This chick just hit a shot. Curry distance, man.
I wasn't looking at the screen.
Listen.
I was looking at Rafa's face.
No. Listen, guys, if you know me, you know I don't like women's sports. But this chick,
I told you. I told you.
Bro, this chick can play.
I told you.
She can play. Out of everyone who's ever played in college basketball, that's the only chick that can play in the NBA. Not that big red chick, not Candace Parker.
Yeah.
This chick. She can shoot it from everywhere.
Yeah. She's that good.
She's that good, dude.
She's that good.
Look at this. Anyways, so if I'm Atlanta at 8, right, and the pick gets there, you're at 8, and you're going to pick, and there's no quarterback. There's no Will Levis. There's no Trash 15. There's no Trash 15's AR 15. So there's no AR 15. There's obviously no Stroud. There's no Bryce. There's no quarterback there. And you need one, but you need a lot of things. Yeah. So they draft an offensive tackle. They draft blah, blah, blah. Yeah. After the draft's over, you didn't get a guy. Maybe you took Hooker in the second round or you didn't. Maybe they don't have a guy.
Yeah.
But you have players. You have London. You got some running backs. You have Kyle Pitts. You have guys. And your division sucks.
It's terrible.
So after the draft, hey, we'll give you $200 million and our 2 first-round picks, and we can go on.
But I could just see in the future like the recurring theme of, Lamar Jackson doesn't have receivers.
But he does, because London and Kyle Pitts.
London and Pitts.
By the way, the Falcons can't even use Kyle Pitts correctly. It's so annoying.
Yo,
I agree with you.
Anyone who drafted him in their fantasy was just severely disappointed.
Well, Mariota's a different, he's a running quarterback.
Yeah.
He's just a bigger version of Lamar.
Well, no. He's not as good as Lamar.
No, not nearly, but he's going to run first.
And I feel like he can throw it better than Lamar. So, Mariota, maybe.
Yeah.
Lamar also likes tight ends.
Yes.
Well,
so he can throw them 15 feet over the head and they can go get it.
So because he can throw it 8.5 feet in the air, and the guys are 6'7", and with their arms up, they're 7'9", and they're mostly white guys, so they can only jump this big. So the throw's there. That's it. The white guys jump this high. So I'm just saying, just stating the eye test, like Jay likes to say. Right? So, but I see Atlanta making a move for Lamar after the draft.
I like it.
That's the only thing I can see. I don't see, like...
Miami?
Putting on
Miami already has said that they're in for Tua.
Yeah.
And if Lamar went to Miami and they would do well, because you see Miami style.
Tua needs to hang up
Tua's
pads, man.
They got a spectacular backup, too.
Yeah, Pat White. Mike White, right?
Yeah.
Mike White. But so when you watched the Dolphins play last year, it was a lot of short stuff to Tyreek Hill. Then it was, he breaks out and the pocket collapses and and then Tyreek Hill's 50 or 60 yards down the field with Waddle, and they get it down there. Lamar can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Miami, he would do well because of that offense is broken and everyone's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like an all Madden offense in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a video game from back in the day where if you were fast, that's what it was. So he would do well there, but Miami's already said they're sticking with Tua.
But that's like the worst fucking thing I've ever heard. How do you stick with a dude?
How do you stick with Tua?
Who's like, a sack away from like an old person's home? I mean,
they're sticking with Tua. I mean, maybe after the draft they do something, but I don't think they do. I don't think they have a first round pick this year anyways. So
You're right.
If they would have done something, they would have done it already.
Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting for, like what you said, after the draft.
Well, Miami doesn't have a first round pick. I think everybody else, is waiting until after the draft.
Is there anyone else on the list that other than Miami or Atlanta that you can see? What about Tennessee?
No, they don't have. They don't. That's not their style.
Just run a zone read with freaking Derrick Henry?
Yeah, they're more of a pounding offense. Look, they're not going to pay a guy $200 million.
CJ likes my styles.
I'm just thinking about my 49ers, how we just picked up Sam Darnold.
Oh, God.
Oh,
pick.
my God.
Good pick. Good pick, bud. Doing well. Title.
I mean, they did it with freaking
Brock Purdy.
Man.
Yeah, but Brock Purdy different. My
He's
what?
that guy.
Yeah. 6th round pick.
Seventh, Mr.
Mr.
Irrelevant.
Oh,
Irrelevant,
Mr.
last pick of
Irrelevant.
the
That's
draft.
Last
right.
pick in the whole entire draft.
Everyone has potential in the draft, Edward. I try
Not
to tell
Sam
you.
Darnold.
All
Every
picks
week.
matter.
Not Sam Darnold.
All picks matter. I try to tell
told
Edward
you.
every day with
All
his
picks.
bullshit AR-15. Let me ask you something since you're here. Give me your AR-15 take.
Oh, I already know this.
So
By the way, we Rafa and I, if you guys don't know,
We argue about this every day.
Every day.
Can I hear what you guys?
So my theory is this. Okay, this is what I'm afraid of. By the way, this is a record on the show that I haven't brought up the Raiders till hour number 2.
right.
This has never happened.
Phenomenal.
Right? I have not spoken one word about the Raiders. My theory is this on AR-15. I didn't know. Today I found out he's only 20 years old. He's only 20 years old.
That sells me.
That's crazy,
My age.
right? He's super young. Hendon Hooker, 25 years old. Bennett, 36, I think.
Yeah,
he is.
I think he's going to be a grandfather after the draft.
But here's my thing. I agree he's inaccurate. He doesn't know how to play quarterback yet. But there's never, ever been someone that has been almost 6'5", 245, runs a 4.4, has a rifle for an arm, and I think that you cannot write off AR-15. I think if he gets in the right situation with the right coach and he has the right mindset. I don't know this kid yet. I don't know if he's, that he has no interest in football. For the first time you sent that interview, Jacob, I saw the whole interview. He seems like he has a decent head on his shoulders. He knows he's inconsistent. He said in that interview, I want to be the best. I'm not here to be good. I want to be the best.
I hear that from everyone,
Yeah,
though.
that's everybody.
Like, see, my argument with him is
I've never heard
that
Jamarcus Russell say I wanted to be the best. Never.
he says, I'm scared that he's going to be good. Bro, you can say that about every first-round pick. I'm scared that this guy's going to be good.
But there's never, my point is, there's never been a quarterback 6'5", 245, runs a 4.4. There's never,
But that's fine.
it's
I don't
never-
want one. I don't want him.
Why wouldn't, if he could play quarterback, why wouldn't you want
Because
him?
he can't.
Can't.
He's 20 years old.
Okay.
If look at his highlight, there's potential there.
There's potential in every guy.
Yeah.
Who threw that ball in the Alabama video you sent today?
Oh, the backup, right? Yeah.
He dropped a dime, man.
Listen, AR-15 has dropped. If you look at his 10-minute highlight tape, he drops a bunch of dimes. You act like he cannot throw the ball.
No. He
has
cannot
the
throw the ball accurately, 100%.
Okay, and neither could Josh Allen.
You can't use that comp. Stop
Well,
using
I-
that comp.
I can.
The one guy
I
who was
can.
inaccurate, the one guy
I can.
in 50 years that has been inaccurate and has come out to be decent is Josh Allen.
I
And
can.
that's the comp you're going to use.
I can.
It's not the same style.
Yeah, they don't play the same way. They're not even like
They're no.
built the same.
What are you talking
way.
about? Josh Allen ran the ball way too much in the NFL this year.
He ran the ball less than Jalen Hurts. He ran the ball less than a lot of quarterbacks.
Jalen Hurts only because he did the whole fucking quarterback sneak thing.
He ran the ball a lot less. If we can pull that up, would be amazing. If he ran the ball a lot less than what you think he ran it. This guy.
Look at this. Oh, I
Oh,
thought
she
was
would have
gonna
hit that. I
make it, yeah.
fucking lift. I get up and I
Backflip.
Unbelievable. She
Yeah.
hits that shot. No, and she's mad. She's hitting her head too. This
Yeah.
is dangerous.
So
It's mental illness. It's crazy.
Rafa thinks there's no chance he can play quarterback.
Oh no,
It's just over.
I'm going to tell you what I think of him. I think that in 2002, if he was coming out, they would sit him down and tell him, "Hey, bud, you're not a quarterback. You're a receiver. You're a
He's a
receiver.
defensive end. He's not a receiver. He's a defensive end.
When you are an athlete, because he's an athlete, and he's not physical. That's the thing. He's 6'4", whatever. He's
gonna
not
slide.
physical. Oh, he's going to slide? He's going to run like a bitch. He's not physical. Cam Newton was physical. That's a physical runner. Tim Tebow's a physical runner.
Yeah.
This guy, he can have all the size in the world. He's a bitch.
I don't want him to be a physical.
But then who cares that he's 6'4", 6'5",
that goes
and runs?
all out the window.
That goes all out the window if you don't want him to be
Have you
physical.
seen the highlights?
Yes, I've seen him run.
I want my quarterback to run and slide exactly like Russell Wilson. I don't
He
want
does
him.
not run and slide like Russell Wilson. He
don't-
runs and slides like RG3. Boom, he gone.
Okay, so what's your take on AR-15?
Oh, by the way, I have
throws
a rushing attempt real quick.
Give it to me.
Go.
So Hurts was number 1 with 165.
But a lot of those were quarterback sneaks.
Yeah.
Not 165 of them.
Probably 40.
The most realistic one is Justin Fields with 160.
Shocker.
Okay.
And then
Surprise.
third is Josh Allen with 124.
Third.
And
those aren't quarterback sneaks.
No, those are all
He
runs.
ran the ball way too much.
Those are not design runs. Those are bailout and run.
He had design runs a lot.
On third down.
No, the first game.
Design runs a quarterback sneak. This dude had him on 3rd and 6.
Listen.
It's not the same. You are comparing apples and oranges.
No, I'm comparing apples and Washington apples. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is the exact comp. He needs to learn how to play quarterback. I'm not.
Josh Allen?
Well, yeah, actually,
That's his
Josh-
ceiling. That's his ceiling. His ceiling to me, I swear to you, his ceiling to me, his absolute ceiling is 6 and 10 Cam Newton. That is his ceiling. Not MVP, not 12 and 4, not 15 and 1, not 11 and 5.
I wouldn't
Cam
even
Newton.
comparing to Cam Newton though, because Cam Newton is physical.
Oh, super
Yeah.
physical. He doesn't even run the same. It's not even close.
No.
I don't care that the guy's 6'4" because he doesn't make any he doesn't
We got to
run.
put the. I don't think Rafa's seen the highlight tape. We
I've
gotta
seen
put
the
fucking-
highlight.
I watched him play. I'm not. He throws a nice, pretty deep ball.
That's it.
But like the X's and O's, the slant routes, the outs, the
He
ins.
can't throw
You
them.
haven't seen. You haven't seen it either. Then
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I watch games of this
watch
guy
games,
play.
yeah.
you
He's
haven't
not
seen it
impressive.
either.
You know what Eddie reminds me right now? You know that the Dahmer meme where it's like, we're going to watch something.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson
We're
highlights.
gonna watch this and then you guys can.
Dude,
leave.
I watched his
I watched
highlights
him
and I
over-
watched
yeah.
his first
I
throw
watched him
on
game
the
after
out
game
pattern
after
in the combine, and he sailed that shit like Cam Newton at Auburn's pro day last week or 2 weeks ago. Straight sailed it. Bro, he's going to be that guy that he's going to run around and then he's going to fucking throw it because the guy's wide open after 17 seconds. I'm in running. What a throw!
He needs like a Tyreek Hill type receiver that can just run down the field. He could just chuck it up.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
exactly what I fucking want.
Dude,
that's not
Eddie,
realistic
That's
every
not
play.
realistic.
Dude, he's not gonna play. He shouldn't play the first year. He should not play. He should.
You
sit.
think they're gonna? You think a team's gonna waste a top 5 pick on a guy to sit 2 years?
Trey
Trey Lance sucks.
Trey Lance is
Sucks.
terrible.
And he sucked dick.
Terrible.
He sucked dick. He sucked wiener in San Francisco. Chorizo, all the way live. He was a third pick, and the Niners regret every fucking minute of
As
it.
a Niner fan, I
From-
regret every second.
from a great coach.
Imagine he had a great coach, and the kid sucks dick.
He hasn't played any.
Oh, he
football.
played against the Bears. Oh, week 1, he played against the Bears.
He played,
1911.
played what, how many games?
That game.
One?
That game against an abysmal team. We were in Vegas. I went to the window and I bet the Bears. And there was a guy sitting right across from me at the bar where you and Norwalk Bryan were sitting. And I was sitting where on this side. And all I kept yelling at him was, the guy sucks. He sucks the whole game. When they lost, he ran with his wiener all the way down in between his legs. Trey Lance sucks.
We talking about week 1?
With Trey Lance
Oh, okay.
against the Bears. Got dropped like a bad habit.
1911. We scored 11 points.
Yeah. Lamar played the Jets, and you watched him the first half, didn't want to run the ball at all. He's like, I'm not getting paid. I'm not running. Swear to God. He's not good.
I'm not impressed. with
That's
that.
my opinion. He doesn't impress me. I hope he does well
throws a
for
pretty
Eddie's
deep
sake.
ball.
Everybody throws a pretty deep ball.
Everybody does not. Lamar
Did
Jackson
you
doesn't
see
care.
DTR throw a deep ball that was not pretty?
Lamar Jackson does not.
Let me rephrase
Yeah.
that. Guys that are in the league, all quarterbacks that are in the league, they can eventually make a throw here and there.
Did you
Sure.
see the Miami quarterback, the third stringer? He couldn't throw an 8 yard
He
out.
was the third stringer. The third stringer's like the garbage guy that comes in on the team. Not that dude.
Trey Lance can't throw it pretty deep.
No. No, that the Niners regret that, I think. You think the Niners regret that?
Trey, oh yeah, I do.
I mean, better him than Zach Wilson, but
I mean,
I don't even know if that's true.
I
don't even know if that's true.
listen.
I don't even know if that's true. I can't even say yes to that.
At,
I can't even
Listen.
say yes to that shit.
as a coach, as an ex-coach, I'm looking at, and listen, you guys think I'm insane, but every GM in the NFL sees what they saw with their own eyes. The broad jump, the arm, the speed, the size. He's Lamar Jackson, but Ben Roethlisberger. But
What?
Ben was so good in the pocket because he was so much bigger. He really didn't take a hit because he was so freaking big.
Okay, Ben's offensive line was amazing. His coach was all time. Okay, and his running back and his receivers were perennial Hall of Famers, if not Hall of Famers. The defense was amazing. I watched Ben all rookie season, and that was my argument with Odie. Oh, he's amazing. Bro, he throws the ball 11 to 15 times a game. AR-15 is not
Not only that, and I'll agree with you on that. Tomlin, his rookie year, and this has been noted, Tomlin gave him 1 to 2 reads.
I think his rookie year was coward.
Was it coward?
I think so, yeah.
They managed him well.
Of course.
You roll out, you have 2 reads. It's this guy or this guy, which you do with the rookie quarterback. I don't think
That's not AR-15, bro.
AR needs a system. He's going to have to put in a system.
I agree. I agree 100%.
What do you... Go ahead.
The ceiling for him is the Empire State Building. The floor is Death Valley.
He's in
I'll agree with
He's
that.
in Baker.
I'll agree with that.
Right?
I'll agree
He's
with that.
in Baker.
I'll agree with
Baker's near Death Valley. He's already in Baker.
I'll agree with that, but I give him more chances of hitting Death Valley before Empire State. I agree with that.
I think you put him...
His physical is enough to get him to Empire State.
I don't think maybe the Raiders is not the right spot for him. I don't know what the right
What's
spot
the
for
right
him.
spot for him?
I don't think it's Indy.
No. Indy wouldn't. If Indy does this,
That's the rumor that Indy wants him.
if Indy takes him, Indy's so close to being they have a roster. They're a quarterback away.
What if Tennessee?
They're
What if
not
Tennessee
AR-15
goes
away.
and gets him?
Who?
Tennessee.
They're not going to make that mistake again. They went and got Malik Willis, and that was a fucking joke.
That was horrible.
And everybody's like, "Oh, this kid,
he's the guy.
First game,
I never thought.
That's what I see fucking AR-15 throwing the ball over his head, like just getting rid of it.
But Malik was a horrible passer. Horrible passer.
AR-15 as well, Eddie, with better talent than Malik Willis had.
Well,
That's what I think. Why do you think? Do you think people are high on it because of the size? Because it was before the
I
combine.
think it's simply because of his size.
But it was before the
It gives
combine.
him like reminisce of Cam Newton, kind of like they see Cam
but
Newton.
I
in
can't. He doesn't run like Cam.
I agree. He doesn't want, but I don't want my quarterback to run. Cam ran into all his problems because he was too physical.
Obviously, but if you're looking for a quarterback that's 6'4", this is bullshit. You better review this shit. And Iowa's getting pounded. Dude, South Carolina, I can't believe I'm talking to college women's ladies basketball.
Yes.
Dude, South Carolina has like 28 or 29 offensive rebounds. That's off of Iowa, and it should have been a foul before that.
Let's
Jesus.
see. What do we have here? Oh, that's off her leg.
That's
It's
off
her
of
leg.
Clark. That's off of
It's
Clark.
off her leg.
Yeah, it's off her leg. It's off the superstar's leg.
Foul before though.
I don't agree. I just don't see what everybody sees. I can't.
From being an ex-football player, I can see the physical and be like, okay, there's potential there, but the football play, I don't see it.
And then like everybody was so impressed with the combine. There was something that came out in the combine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's this, da. He was like 4th on the list. Every guy, it was 5 guys. I gotta look for it because I took a picture of the screen. All 5 guys on that list are all fucking never played. They were terrible, and he was 4th on it. Oh, he did this, he did that.
I remember the list you're talking about. Like there was an athletic
Something
chart.
like that. Yes.
Yeah, where quarterbacks and the score from the combine.
Yeah, and he was 4th, and none of the dudes on that list had ever played.
Yeah.
And didn't play. I really believe that. I really believe that if he was, first of all, if he played like that 20 years ago, he wouldn't even be in the, like, who the fuck is this guy?
I think the NFL is, listen, I agree with you 100%. Your take on mobile quarterbacks, there's being mobile to pass, and there's being mobile to run. I think you're spot on
He's
with that.
way too much of a runner.
I think you're spot on with that. I think he needs to go, like, if Andy Reid were to take this kid, wow. I think that's the coach for him. Like Andy Reid could.
Andy Reid got Patty, so like
Yeah,
who's next?
yeah.
Well, no. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
He got
got you.
Patty Daddy.
Yeah.
Like I think Andy Reid could mold. That would be the best freaking coach for him ever, right there.
But it's not going to happen. I mean, dude.
But do you think Andy Reid could turn him into a great quarterback?
Yes,
I don't know.
I think so.
That
think
is
so.
that's
I
my
think
argument.
he's way too much of a runner.
That's my argument. That's my argument is that I need a coach. I think he needs a